Okay, hello everyone. Are we live? Yes, I think that is a good. We are good to go. Sorry everyone, I accidentally have my mic muted there for a second. Hello everyone, my name is Melitta and welcome to a Pokemon Yellow Let's Play live stream. Kind of dealio. If any of you here were here yesterday, I did try to stream this yesterday, but I had two technical issues. One is my audio reset itself, so it wasn't like 100% correct. And for some reason or another, my internet just decided to, was done working, and so I had to go get that fixed today. But, everything should hopefully be set now, and unfortunately, I did lose all my progress today, so we are about ready to start Pokemon Yellow again. I think we are good to go. So everyone sit back and enjoy the live stream. Oh yes, hello Professor Oak. Lovely seeing you again for like the millionth time. Yes, I would like to be welcome to the world of Pokemon. Sorry, I had my breakfast with me as well. I mean, yeah, it might be the middle of the night, but you also wanna know what? I tend to eat very late, so, yeah. So, oh hi Pikachu, you're adorable. Look at that chunky little cheeks of yours. So yeah, the past 2 nights have been kind of very crazy for me. Not only did I have to... So, I go to start streaming about 10 a.m. Yesterday. Yeah, I have a perfect name for my character. Because it's Pokemon Yellow, and it's based off the anime, I think the perfect name for him is gonna be Yellow. Because I can't play a girl, and that's sexist. Yes, my name is Yellow. How'd you know, Professor Oak? So yeah, I go to, oh my gosh, it's that guy. Gary Mother Fluffer Oak. Who doesn't love Gary Mother Fluffer Oak? He is the greatest of all rivals in the Pokemon games and anime. But, he's actually based off, this guy, a very popular, Pokemon champion. I say popular because he's also known for having the shortest, I don't know how you word it, like, stint or run as Pokemon champion. But he's a jerk. He is a pompous, arrogant jerk. I've met him once, and he is so annoying. But yeah, I go to get online. It comes to find out my computer. Oh yes, I love playing my NES. I mean my Super Nintendo. But yeah, I go online to start streaming at 10 a.m. And I kid you not, my graphics card is too out of date for it to even try to stream. And then I can't update it because it's so out of date. So I then had to work on moving everything over to one of the other dozen computers I have in my dorm. So I collect a lot of old computers and stuff, mostly for preservation purposes, or as well as just for some good old classic like retro PC gaming. So I had to move everything over to my work desktop, which is an Appleton. And let me tell you, Appleton computers are not really known for gaming. And they're very complicated. And by complicated, I mean they're very annoying to work with. You gotta give all the permissions. You gotta do all these dumb loopholes and stuff just to get this thing to work. No, but I already talked to you. And it's sad because this is actually running suboptimally. And I'll explain how I'm actually, how I'm specifically playing this game right now. Or in a bit. But it sucks because I then had to go on and I had to like re-edit all my, how I had everything set up. And that led to a lot of issues with last night's stream. Oak! Hey, wait! Don't go out! You don't have the proper Pokemon check. I have to check to see if you're a boy or a girl. So that led to my audio just being all out of whack because I'm trying to run against the clock. And, you know, get it ready in time. I did get it kind of ready. I just forgot to check the audio. And that sucked because all you could hear was just nothing. It was so inaudible. I deleted it. It is wiped from this channel's history. So no one will ever see the light of day of that first attempt. And it was nice to actually be able to get a stream out there, but it was so bad. Trust me, you can watch it, but like the audio is, it's ear-bleedingly bad. It is terrible. I will never release that. But yeah, so here it is. I'm doing a bit of a surprise one. I didn't really announce this one at all, so I do apologize for that a bit. But you want to assume good? We have it all up now. Everything should be working fine. I did some test runs and audio streams and stuff earlier throughout the day. But yeah, so we're here. We're gonna enjoy some Pokemon Yellow. So I should probably explain how I am actually getting this because it's a bit unconventional, and it's the quality of the game itself is definitely suffering. Like, I don't know how it's coming out in the stream itself, or like on your end, because that all depends on like your bandwidth and stuff and your internet. But I'm currently streaming this from my Nintendo 3DS to my computer, which is streaming out to all you lovely folks at home. I'm currently using the Arctic base modification for my 3DS to do this, as well as a Zarhar emulation. So I thought this would be a very unique way of streaming this all to you lovely folks. It's obviously not the most conventional, it's not the most easy way of doing it, and it's definitely something my computer is fighting me tooth and nail against. But somehow I am making it work. I'm gonna roll with the punches, and hey, creativity was always my strong suit, no matter how many blood, sweat, and tears I had to get through. I want this Pokemon. It's gonna be so much fun. I guarantee you we'll have lots of fun adventures, little guy, and we'll go on fun little dates. And ow, why'd you push me? Oh my god, he just stole a Pokemon from me. He snatched the Pokemon. That is Poke-thievery. He's probably gonna end up being some sort of thug, low-life scum, like those losers they have in Alola. I think they're called, a Team Skull, I think? Something like that? I don't remember. We have our own, gang of ruffians in the Indokina region. And they're the worst. They're called Team Noxhexen, and, they just cause mischief, and they disrupt public order and decency. They suck. I could go on a whole rant about them. Yeah, can I have that Pokemon then? Oh boy. It's not tamed yet. You know, I will tame the wild Pikachu. So yeah, I'm doing the streaming this. Yes, I do want to give it a nickname, and I know the perfect name for a Pikachu. I'm gonna name it after myself. So yeah, I figured I'd do it in this kind of unique way and stuff. For mostly one of two reasons, and I kind of get into that a bit in my channel's introductory video. Ooh, that's not what I want. There we go. His name will be Yellow after myself. And I think it's time for me to leave. What do you... Gary, you want to beat me up now? How could you? That's mean. So yeah, so I'm playing this game via my 3DS. Essentially essentially the virtual console. So that way I could play for this game, transfer the Pokemon here into Pokemon Home. Then I'll be playing Pokemon Crystal, doing the same thing. Wait, no, Pokemon Bank and then Pokemon Home. So I'll transfer the Pokemon from Yellow, Crystal, into Pokemon Bank to transfer them to Home. And essentially my goal is to move every Pokemon I have up through each generation. So I'm also currently, as of right now, I'm currently playing Pokemon Blue via my actual Game Boy. It's very cute. It's the little Pokemon one where it has a Pikachu and Jigglypuff on it. It's very cute. Oh my god, what the heck, Gary? Also, he stole my favorite Pokemon. How dare you, Gary? So yeah, and then I'll move the Pokemon from Blue into Silver, because I have the cartridge of that. And then, you know, I'll move them up through the generations and stuff. But when I get to, and then for Pokemon Red, I'm currently playing that via the Delta emulator app on my Rotom phone. And then I'll transfer the Pokemon up through there, and I have this cool little way of being able to trade Pokemon stuff with them, with the ramen stuff. So that way I can evolve the trade evolution stuff, and that's kind of what I've been doing for the past week or so. Right, there's not a lot, but I've been trying to essentially grab some link cables and different emulators and cloud devices purely to or not cloud devices, but you know what I mean, like I'm sending it over the cloud to then put into a storage device, like a hard drive file of all like the saved data and stuff, so I can trade with myself. So yeah, that's kind of been my week. Or actually, not even just my week. It's been like the past month and a half, 2 months. And all this really started because every April I try to watch every episode of the anime. And I can never get to work. Like, I eventually peter out around Johto or Hoenn or whatever. And so, I was like, you know what would motivate me? If I documented it and I started making a spreadsheet and notes about every time Team Rocket says the motto or some variation of the motto, every one-off character that shows up, just for myself, for fun. And then I was like, I should make a Quentin Reviews style video essay, review, analysis of every Pokemon generation, the history, the cut content, every game, the culture at the time, Pokemania, you know, all that stuff. I was like, that would be fun, and I should document this. But that was like, how am I gonna get, you know, footage of the games and stuff? I was like, I should live stream the games on a YouTube channel. I should document them on a Staryu channel. Because, you know? I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. You know, I should document it on a Staryu channel purely so that way I can share it with the community and share my love for Pokemon and all things Pokemon stuff. That's the whole reason why I went to Lilac Academy in the first place. Was to study and learn about Pokemon so that way I can eventually graduate and take on the Indokina Region League. Oh, he's sad. I don't like him being sad. That makes me I don't like him being upset. That makes me sad. Though I do love the fact he walks. It reminds me of my little Suko. My Suko loves to just kind of come crawl up to me at random points and sit on my lap, or my Mimus, who just kind of likes to stare at me from the corner menacingly. Don't you, you little fluffer, you little fluffball? He's staring at me from the far corner of my dorm. He thinks he's menacing, but he's really just a cutie. You know, I think I should go visit Mom. Hi, Mom. How are you? Would you like to see my electric rodent? I didn't want to drive my Pokemon too hard. Blame Gary for just violently beating me up. So one thing I am gonna attempt to look up throughout the course of this playthrough is it's around me because I'm talking to Mom here, but I also want to look up and see all like the tradable Pokemon / gift Pokemon you get in this game, because I heard somewhere that you can get Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle and stuff at different points in the game. I don't like him being upset. That makes me sad. Poor Pikachu. But yeah, so I'm gonna attempt to try to like keep on that. I'm gonna take like little notes about what Pokemon, or what trainer, I guess, / person anywhere has that. Like, I know you can get Squirtle, I know you can get Charmander, I know you can get Bulbasaur. We found my first Pokemon battle. I'm so glad I'm not doing a Nuzlocke in this game. I can only imagine how awfully bad it would be. Given how Blue Gary, I'm calling him by the name I gave him in Pokemon Red. Given how bad Gary just beat me up with that one critical hit, took out half my health. That was terrible. I did not like that. Oh my, wow, I just one hit KO'd that thing. Poor Pidgey. He couldn't stand a chance against the might of my electricity. So, I think if I go up and talk to this guy, he'll give me a potion. And of course he walks away from me. Hi, you work at the... Oh, good, it is this guy. Honestly, the Route 1 music is such a banger. I love it. Good, I got another potion to replenish the one that Gary made me use. And we are off too. I think it's... I'm pretty positive it's Viridian City. You know, they captured the Kanto region so well in this game. It's such a beautiful region. I've gone there before. It's such a great place to vacation. I've also taken on the Pokemon League there before. But mostly when I was younger, I'm kind of a bit of a Pokemon prodigy. Only reason why I am attending Lilac University is because I actually want to challenge the league of my home region. There's the Pokemon Center. Let's go up and talk to our beautiful... Oh my god! Is that supposed to be Chansey? That thing is horrific. I do not like the Gen 1 Chansey overworld graphic. That is horrifying. I am actually kind of creeped out by that. That is uncanny as heck. Oh my, I do not like that. That is scary. No, no, please stop staring at me, Chansey. Your eyes are soulless and you look like you want to eat my flesh. I don't like how creepy it is. It honestly does scare me. I was just staring at it. I want to get out of here, Pikachu. Let's go. I honestly wasn't expecting it to be that scary looking. Okay, I gotta go find the Pokemon, because I don't think Professor Oak gave me any Pokeballs. Oh no, oh, that's right. I gotta deliver his package to him. That's right. That's right. I always forget you have to do this. Yeah, oh. I completely forgot about this whole thing. It's such a... I get it's clever or whatever, but like, it's also just... I don't want to say it's lazy, but it's just bad. I just don't like how I have to backtrack and stuff. Here, let's see if we can hopefully, avoid all the Pokemon spawn points, because that would be nice. I know there's this one, ROM hack where if you jump down here, you're just soft locked, because they blocked off that ledge. It's honestly kind of crazy. I had to look up the ROM hack, because that was funny. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. I love this music. This is one of the bangers of all. I'm being attacked by wild Pokemon again. This is absolute crazy. I love the fact that it was like, of course, I avoided it all the other times, and the second I couldn't avoid it. First patch of grass I enter. Of course. Okay, Pidgey, I think I have the perfect punishment for you. That punishment is some electricity. So, one of my favorite, this is definitely one of my favorite tracks of all time, but like, Pokemon just has like some really good music. I absolutely love some of the music they have in Gen 5 specifically. Oh, I don't remember what it's called, but it's the one that goes na 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 na. That's a banger. I don't 100% remember the name of that one, but I really like that one. Obviously we gotta go with the classic ferret walk music, because who doesn't love watching ferrets walk? I know I love ferrets walking. They are adorable. And now I can't see one walk by on the street without thinking about that beautiful Cubula music. I gotta say my favorite song though. My favorite song has to be Ends Farewell from Black and White. Because that was the first time music actually, like, I had emotional reaction to music. Granted, I was also like 8? No, that's young. I was young. Maybe I was 10. When did Black and White come out? I don't remember. I want to say 2010. So about 16 years ago. Oh my god, I feel old. Yeah, I'm a boomer. The good old Bombardier generation. Yeah, I was just, I don't know what it was about that one, like, tune or music, because it was just so beautiful and touching. I think it was also just because of the fact that you run into ends so much throughout the game. I can't tell you what it is, because, like, I listen to it now and it doesn't make me cry like it used to, but, like, I get teary-eyed now I'm still thinking about it. I don't know, it's a very beautiful piece of music. I also gotta say, I really love the music from, oh, what's that place in Paldea called? The thing, like, in the middle, it's not the crater, it's Area Zero. Area Zero. I really love the music they play in Area Zero. That, like, haunting, almost operatic, like, chanting you hear. That is beautiful. That is some of the most chilling and haunting, like, it almost feels like I'm watching an opera, or I'm listening to an opera. It gives me very much Nier Automata / Nier Replicant vibes, and those are actually some of my favorite games of all time. The whole Nier franchise specifically. Which, you know, maybe after I'm done with Pokemon or whatever, I might actually stream all the Nier games. Though, hear me out, I don't want to, like, change up the content of my channel. I do want this to kind of be a Pokemon-centric channel. With, like, you know, a thing here and a thing there. Of, like, just some other stuff that catches my interest. Like, who knows, I might switch it up and decide to do, one... I don't know, some old-school card games that were, like, competing against Pokemon. Like, I have a few old, like, one-off card games that just never got off the ground. Because, one, they are only released in Japan and lasted about a decade, or, you know, they just weren't that popular. Or, hell, maybe, or heck, maybe some D&D content. You know, like, that would be fun. You know, but I want this to mostly kind of be Pokemon focused, at least until we get through every Pokemon game. And the whole, Pokemon retrospective, brief history, / Let's Plays kind of run their course. Or live streams kind of run their course. And by then, I'm kind of hoping Gen 10 is already out. And we're kind of in the middle of Gen 10. Or at the very least, I'll give myself a break after a certain point, and again, I'll like do a smaller project here and there. I don't really want to change up too much, but you know. But I would definitely love to live stream some Nier Automata, Nier Replicant. I don't know about the series that spawned those two, because there are some very adult characters in there. Like, let me just say, there's a character in those games who really loves his sister. You know, I won't speak to Mom. I only fought one Pokemon on the way here. I absolutely just love how the color of the whole world changes on every, like, location you enter. I don't know what it is. That makes me laugh. Oh no, I don't have any Pokeballs. I'm sorry, Pidgey, but I have to destroy you now. And you're level 6. Aww. That's high level for this part of the game. Okay, I'm sorry, Pidgey, but I gotta destroy you. You got in my path and we locked eyes. But by the rules of engagement, I am now forced to fight you. Honestly, I love birds. I love bird Pokemon. They're some of my favorites. We got these cute little Fletchlanders that always come by my apartment, because we got my dorm, because we got little because we got like this little feeder outside, and they're so cute. I even give them cute little nicknames too. There's some, like, despite the fact that they're wild Pokemon, they're so nice and cute. Plus, one time I even had this moment where one of them was just staring me down. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it was kind of cute. Though I haven't seen them in a while, I hope they're doing okay. That was about a semester or two ago. At least before the winter, so it must have been about, like, autumn? Oh my god, is it another Pidgey? Oh my god, I don't know what I won, but I won something. I think it's really funny just how many Pidgeys are on this route. Because when I was playing Pokemon Blue and Pokemon Red, I don't remember there being so many Pidgeys on this route. I do love it when you eat and then you almost choke yourself. Like, who designed it so that way our breathing hole is next to our food, is the same hole as our food hole? What kind of design philosophy is that, Arceus? Why did you design us so weirdly? Why couldn't we be like Mewtwo and his weird brainstem appendage? Like, come on, man. We have, you know, Pokemon like Suko and Mimus, which are just cute and fluffy. And then we got Pokemon like, oh, what's that one from Johto? It's really weird. Farafrig. Like, that thing is just weird. Why does it have two heads? Why do they look the same? Why, it's like, where is one end start and the other one end? Like Doduo kind of makes sense, cause that's a bird. It has a neck, it has feet, it's got a back end, you know? But where does the Farafaric start and end? I one-hit KO'd it. So my hope is tonight is to try to get 4 hours through the game in 4 hours, roughly speaking. Actually, I should do this really quick before I actually before I forget about it again. Purely why I'm thinking about it. But my hope is to get through 4 hours tonight. So we'll probably be getting off around 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. We'll probably be getting around off around 2 a.m. roughly. So if any of you make it through the entire stream, you get bragging rights over everyone else. I don't know. I would like to make rewards and something at some point. I just haven't really thought of anything yet. So yeah, we got, so we got about a few hours of this game. My hope is, by the time we hit that mark, we'll hopefully be in Cerulean or close to on the way to Cerulean. That's my hope. That is my hope, because I would like to I would like to make up for lost progress of both yesterday and today. Because I do feel bad for everyone. I promised I would stream last night. Technically I did, but then I had so much technical issues. I can only hope that those technical issues are not happening now. Pikachu, how are you feeling? He's smiling! Oh, look at him! He's smiling! I love it! That's cute. I love this little guy. We're gonna be best friends, Pikachu. Just you and me, together forever. Nothing can stop us now. I feel like I was going somewhere with this, but I was trying to quote something, but I don't remember what it was. Okay, can I get Pokeballs here? Because I would love to start catching Pokemon left and right. I'm almost tempted to try to build up Ash's team. Like, exactly his team. But then I also remember he doesn't have really good Pokemon. At least not in Gen 1. Unless you're talking about, like, the starter Pokemon. But again, I think they give them to you anyways. I think 8 Pokeballs should be good. And then I'll get a few potions while I'm here. Yes, I want the Pokeballs. There we go. On potions. How much can... There we go. Sorry, I got a bit of an important message I just gotta quickly answer. There we go. Okay, perfect. I have spent all of my money, just like in real life. I spent all my Pokebucks. And how much... That is actually pretty accurate to how much Pokebucks I have. Yeah, so a funny story actually about the Pokebuck situation. So I was decently employed. I had a bit of a stable job outside of you know, being a full-time student at Lilac University. By the way, this video is not sponsored by Lilac University. I'm just an alumni there, and I feel like I should make that very clear. What Pokemon can I find in here? Come on, Pokemon. I need to find the Pokemon. You watch, nothing's gonna spawn for me, is it? Pokemon, where are you? You've gotta be kidding me. Nothing's spawning here? So yeah, oh, yes, finally, I could get something. So yeah, I had a decent job, but then I got laid off due to a bunch of cuts, and it sucked because I had actually sunk quite a bit of money into this whole little Pokemon project I'm running here. Because I had bought a few. Well, obviously I bought the link cables and some external hard drives and stuff. Please don't kill it, Yellow. Oh, thank the gods. Okay, I'm gonna throw a Pokeball at it because I want to catch it. It's so cute. Oh, I love Nidoran. But yeah, I essentially had lost my job, so now I've been dealing with the bureaucratic nightmare that is unemployment and everything, and trying to find another job because I had just bought like several different I don't know what to call them, but like a little like, I don't, it's not a switch, it's like these little gizmos to help me copy the files from, essentially to make backup files from my Game Boy games, because let's be real, the battery on those things isn't the best. But also to what should I name you, Nidoran? Oh, I want to give it a good name. I'm trying to figure out a name I can give it. It's something cute, something with a bit of pizzazz. Oh. I think I have a good one. Let's go with there we go. Kalen's a cute name, don't you guys think? I think it's a very cute name. So yeah, and there's another Pokemon. Please don't let it be a Nidoran. Or actually, let it be a Nidoran. I want it to be the male version. Or are we the male version or the female? It's the female version. So yeah, I was going off on the whole unemployment thing. Yeah. So of course this happens after I spend a couple bucks down on some gizmos to help essentially get back of my Pokemon Blue and Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, you know, all my Game Boy cartridge files because of the battery issues. And then I'd also spent money on the link cables and some cheating devices, purely just to kind of like show them off when I eventually get to talk about Gen 1 and Gen 2 in my videos. But then I think I got one of the holy grails of Pokemon. Oh, I've also been buying a lot of the DVD sets too, but those are surprisingly the cheapest. Not counting the link cables, those are surprisingly the cheapest things I have bought for this project. No, I don't know how that is. But yeah, been a very crazy week or so. But so this was essentially supposed to be something, you know, I was gonna do in my free time, and now it's basically become like, okay, well now I got more time to do it now, I guess. So it's been pretty crazy because, you know, I didn't think this would happen, at least not for a good long while. Gotta love layoffs and massive cuts to every company. It's been very interesting. So yeah. This was definitely not the plan. But this has essentially been the only thing I have dedicated my time to. Well, outside of looking for a job, but that is literally only taken like a few minutes of the day. And by a few minutes, I mean like I usually do it for about 2-ish hours in the morning. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, sure. I guarantee you've had coffee. Okay. I'm sorry, I met you earlier? I don't remember ever talking to you, old man. I think Grandpa's senile, guys. Press F to pay respects to Grandpa and his losing memory. But, yeah, so, oh my god, it's Rattata. Yeah, it's not been good. It's been kind of stressful. Definitely this project is kind of, I don't necessarily say it's it's done a lot of, help with that, purely just due to the, you know, the issues I have with the live stream, and, you know, can it actually escape? That's hilarious. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. I hope that's random. I hope that's random, because if that's how it's supposed to go, I'm gonna be so upset. Cause I love that. That is cool. But yeah, one of the things that, like, it's definitely been stressful with the whole live streaming aspect, like trying to get it up and stuff, and finally it seems like we got a way that will work. But yeah, it's honestly been very, very cool and very, a good way to get my creative juices flowing. Especially, you know, with, like, thinking about what I want to do for the videos and stuff, and, like, how I want to do everything. I definitely will say, I've definitely been enjoying watching every episode of the anime. I recently just finished up season 1, so I'm currently about to start the, Orange Islands arc, which, I'm a bit concerned about when I run out of Orange Islands episodes, because I'm going to need to, get a copy of, Johto Journeys, Johto League, and Master Quest. Alrighty, it's time for Viridian Forest. I never really liked this part, because I always tend to get lost in here. It's definitely a maze, and it is definitely very confusing. I don't know what it is specifically, but I can never figure out how to get in or how to get... Well, I know how to get in, but I can never figure out how to get out. Hi, do you have a peek? Yes, I do. Oh, you're gonna fight me. was not expecting her to fight me. Okay. Does this chick just have my exact same team? Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have put Caitlyn in front, so that way she can gain some experience points. I can't believe I didn't think about this. Like, I'm honestly gonna laugh if she has a Pikachu after this Nidoran. Okay, I think I am gonna switch out, she goes out of Pikachu? Oh no, she has the male Nidoran. There we go, let's go Caitlyn. You can be the quick distraction. Oh, I forgot how purple male Nidoran it was. That is very purple. It's like someone spilled grape juice on him. I will not stand for this male on sister violence. Let's bring in yellow again so we can protect little Caitlyn. It's also because I don't think Caitlyn has enough that is powerful enough to even stand a chance against it. So, in the other games that I was playing through, Pokemon, Blue and Red, so, I got lost here purely just due to the fact that, well, I did get lost, but then I would run out and try to run back down to the Pokemon Center, heal up my Pokemon so I didn't use all my, so I didn't use up all my potions. And then I'd come back in and then get lost and beat up a bunch of Pokemon. And then, one of the worst things that actually happened was I had found the exit, but I had spent a good half an hour to an hour just staying in here and hunting down a Pikachu because I found one, and then it died. I one-hit KO'd it. So I spent a good hour, maybe half an hour, trying to find a Pikachu, and that led up to me having to run back in and out, trying to heal up my Pokemon so I didn't waste all my potions or money buying potions. It was extremely crazy. But I did get a Pikachu. So yeah, it was, I wouldn't necessarily say that's how they intended for you to play. I don't think that's how this game was intended to be played at all. Though granted, the game is notoriously very buggy. And I love these games. They're definitely not my favorite in the whole franchise, but I love this whole series, obviously. It's been... Oh, hello, what do we got here? This series, Pokemon has definitely been a huge part of my life. Pikachu, please don't kill it. Speaking of which, I should probably, you know, actually switch him out for, Caitlyn. things are actually starting to pick up again. Oh my god, it was a critical hit. I am so glad that stopped when it did. That was horrifying. Okay. We're gonna get a Pidgey. We're gonna catch the Pidgey here. I'm probably gonna use up some of my health potions. Because I don't. Actually, I'm pretty close. Oh, I don't want to do that though, because I'm also live. Ooh, should I run the risk, or should I cut my loss? I think I should cut my losses and run back to the Pokemon Center after this. There we go, we got a Pidgey. I love Pidgeys. New Pokédex data will be added to my Pokédex. Oh, I love the Pokédex. Though, it's so weird having a Pokédex but not a little Rotom in it, because I've just gotten so used to them at this point. You know, it was such a novel thing about... When was 2007? Oh my god, that was almost 20 years ago. Gods, I feel old. Okay, I have the perfect name for this one. We gotta honor the real ones out there. The real ones will get this. We gotta honor a true hero. Where is it? I hope this all fits in, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna be so mad. Come on, where is it? There we go. Bird Jesus, our true Lord and Savior, Bird Jesus, prophet of the Helix fossil. Oh. Okay, let's hopefully get out before Pokemon spawns. Thank the gods. Okay, I'm running back down to the Pokemon Center. I'm gonna heal up really quick. And then that is my limit, because I'm pretty sure that's just the dead end there. So, the only downside is with this strategy is I have to walk so long to get back there, and it kind of sucks, but it does save me some, you know, it does save me, you know, some, potions. That's the term. It saves me some cost on potions. It is definitely a bit of a hike, and especially honestly, it's so much better with the Delta emulator, because I had it tuned up to like fast forward mode the entire time, so I was just breezing through that game. Though I would obviously stop when I got to wherever I was in Pokemon Blue, because I didn't want to get too far ahead where I was just skipping through all the dialogue and stuff. Yeah, no, it was definitely it's such a drastic change going from like 2 times speed to I'm pretty sure the game is lagging like very badly. It also could just be I'm so used to the fast-paced turbo speeds I had of my my Delta emulator that this is just crawling at a snail's pace in comparison. So Heads up, I am thinking when I get to Pewter City, I'll have a quick little break and stuff to refill my water bottle. Luckily, I think I know where I need to go now. So yeah, just a little heads up, we'll have a quick little break, and then I have a little bit of a treat for all of you guys and girls and non-binary, gender-conforming pals at home. I am definitely gonna come up with a better catchphrase, because I hope that was okay. I try my best. I hope that was. I do hope that you know that's an okay one. I'm gonna keep trying a few different ways of saying that. I myself too am what you might say a very flamboyant person of a flamboyant persuasion. I tend to look very fabulous. Hello there. Goodbye. So, one of the things I do actually remember about this forest was I don't remember what game it is. It might have been a ROM hack or whatever. But I swear they made this forest smaller in one of the games, because I don't remember it being this big, at least in the last time I played a Kanto game. But being in this forest reminds me of this of this very bad time. I say bad time because it's gonna make me sound like an absolute idiot. But I got Pokemon Platinum on Christmas one year. I want to say it was like the Christmas of 2009. So I got Pokemon Platinum, and I love that game. That's probably my favorite Pokemon game of all time. So I'm playing it, and I get to Jubilife City. Now I must have been like 8 or 9 years old, or something. Very young. I was very young. I don't think I knew how to. I need to switch out my Pokemon. I don't think I knew how to read at this point in time. I was a very late bloomer with reading. Reading is actually still one of my hardest subjects. Specifically, I can read fine now. It's just it's a bit slower. I'm a bit slower when it comes to reading, but I can read fine. Specifically, though, you know, so I get to Jubilife, and and I get stuck. I can't progress through the game because they have this they mentioned that you're supposed to go to the path to the east to, I think, Orenburg. So when you get, so they block off the path to Orenburg. Orenburg, whatever, it's the one with Rourke, the first gym leader. So that path is blocked off, and I don't remember what you have to do. You have to, like, I don't remember what you need to get. I think you need to get vouchers or something from these clowns, from like 3 to 4 clowns. And because I couldn't read, I didn't know that at the time. So I kept trying to get through there, and they would just push me back and like, no, you can't go there. I was like, why? Why can't I go there? But, and then get this. I'm stuck there for 3 months. 3 in real life months. So I'm just stuck there. You know, just, you know, struggling. And suffering for and I kid you not, I'm on a fishing. I'm fishing with my parents. So I'm fishing with my parents. And this. I don't know if I, you know, was, you know, playing, just watching a video or something and like how to find what to do, or if I somehow achieved reading comprehension and it dawned on me of what I was supposed to do, or if it was just by sheer dumb luck, you know? Like, I talked to a clown and I got the thing, and so I finally was able to free after I'm pretty sure my Chimchar had evolved into Monferno. No. Yeah, Monferno. And I'm like, oh my god. So I think I crushed most of the gyms because my Chimchar was definitely like so high leveled at that point that nothing could stand in my way. It was absolutely insane. So it was, yeah, I essentially was stuck in Jubilee for free IRL months. My Chimchar evolved into a Monferno probably by that point. And you know, like, I'm probably like a good 10 levels above where the game wants me to be. I need to switch out my Pokemon. Like, I gotta remember, I need to get, Caitlyn up some levels. I want to see if I can catch this. I want to see if I catch the Metapod. I think I really love Beautifly. Beautifly is such a beautiful Pokemon. Their wings are so majestic and pretty. Oh, they're so romantic too. It's really cool how they can have different patterns and stuff depending on like where they're from, or like you know, all their little patterns and stuff. I'm trying to remember what that's called. It's not like a regional form, like a Alolan Vulpix, but it's more like how Aardvarks have different faces on them depending on like, you know, breed, or Spinda with their different pattern dots. Yes, I want to give them a nickname. I love nicknaming all my Pokemon. Which makes Nuzlocke really hard for me because I get so attached to these little guys. I think I gotta get a name for him. Cause he was once a worm looking guy, a little caterpillar looking buddy. Little Caterpie dude. I got the perfect name for him. We did it, Patrick! We saved the city! Oh, that is... Maybe it would make more sense if he was actually Caterpie, but... I think it works just about as well. So yeah, it is I definitely gotta say, they're definitely some of my favorite bug-type Pokemon. I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of bug types. I'm definitely a bit scared of them. But, you know. The Caterpie line is very cute. So is Wurmple. I gotta say, those are definitely some of my favorite bug types. Ooh, that in Vivillon, I think it is. I don't know how to say. I'm not Calosian, if you can't tell. Their language always confuses me. You know, I was half tempted to... I was also kinda half tempted to name him Meta or Zuckerberg. But I decided Wormy was better because that is a cuter name for him. But then I also thought that might be a little too controversial. I mean, why would I name a beautifly after Mark Zuckerberg, founder of Meta? Like, the Metapod. Like, that is such a dumb name for a company. Oh my god, they're gonna set out a Caterpie. Yo, I got the perfect challenge for your Caterpie, my man. Where's Caitlin? Caitlin's up there. Oh, it's almost 6. I think I'm gonna send out Bird Jesus for the reinforcements. I'm also looking at this team and I'm a bit concerned. I don't know if this is gonna be able to stand up against those rock types at the gym. I'm trying to think about like what I could use. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Caitlin could. If I could get Caitlin up a couple levels, and they might be able to help out. I don't know, honestly. Brock might actually be a bit of a challenge. Like, like I'm looking at now. I have a normal type and. You know, a normal type, a bug type, a Pikachu, and, what is Nidoran classified as? I think they're a normal type? They also might be poison? I wanna guess they're a normal type? This, the Brock fight might actually, thank the gods I'm not doing a Nuzlocke, but I'm looking at it now and I'm like, what can I do to help me beat Brock? Cause that is something I am kind of looking at now. I'm like, what am I gonna do when I get to Pewter City? And plus, I don't think there's many Pokemon I have yet to see. Only thing I can think about is maybe a Spearow? Oh. You all know I have to do this. I gotta do the funny joke meme. Oh, this just reminded me of something. So, again, this game is... Although, at least the Gen 1 games are a bit buggy. I'm not 100% positive they fixed any of the glitches that Gen 1 had when Pokemon Yellow came out, like they did when, you know, like they did with, green and blue versions. But, so, essentially, there's a way to soft lock yourself in one of these games. I used the move, Rage, or Dragon Rage, I think. And essentially, you're stuck in an infinite loop. What if you do it against the, I want to say Lorelei? I know it's one of the Elite Four members. I want to guess Lorelei because her, Pokemon has Recover, and it will just keep using that. And if you can't not use, Rage. If you use Rage, it's just infinite after another. Just Rage, Rage, Rage. The game just does it for you. But Rage isn't powerful enough to kill this thing or to faint it. And so, you're just stuck there watching this thing heal itself, and you're thinking, oh, it'll just run out of power points eventually. It'll faint. I have to struggle at some point. No, it won't, because the Gen 1 games, for some reason, enemy Pokemon don't have a limit on the moves they can use. So they can theoretically, say if it had like 10 PP for you, they can do it 100 times and not run out. Which, if you ask me, is super unfair and kinda dumb. It's one of my favorite little facts about old school Pokemon. That just have some of the graphics look really off. I know they've changed some of them up in Pokemon Yellow, but like, who doesn't love Kakuna with his little arms sticking out? I love it. I didn't even know Kakunas had arms until I watched this game, or until I played this game. It's absolutely adorable. Though I don't think anyone's ever seen them before with arms, so it's a really weird artistic this choice. I think I go down this way. I'm never gonna get out of Viridian Forest. I will be stuck here forever. Actually, Caitlin might actually be able to fight this guy. It's the perfect Pokemon for her to, you know, get some experience fighting. It sounds so wrong, like I'm encouraging my child to fight because I gave it such a normal name. I wonder how many times it will use Harden in this fight. just made me think about this, but so one of the things I've been getting really into lately is just drawing maps again. And I've had this bit of an idea for like this old school, you know, medieval style fantasy map that I want to do. And so I've just been reading a lot of like old books and stuff, like old history books for no reason. And just going through like a lot of like information about like old school, you know, like ancient wars and stuff, like the Great Kalos War and stuff, and I don't know, man, like some of the stuff that happened back then is absolutely insane. Like, you know, like the giant doomsday weapon they built to stop the war. I don't know, man. I think that was just might have been a scare tactic or something. Like you know. I don't think anyone has like ever found the giant super weapon buried under Lumio City. Like, that's just crazy talk. Like, you know, like, what kind of crazy conspiracy theory would believe that? Yay, she leveled up. Okay, I'm pretty positive this is where I'm supposed to go. Oh boy, more Pokemon. Oh my god, it's a Caterpie. I kind of want to catch it now, but I already have Metapod. Oh, I didn't mean to hit growl. There we go. I'm gonna hit tackle. You know, I always wondered, what is with Caterpie always being like so adorably cute? I absolutely love it. This man is such a cute little pumpkin. No, I also wonder, what is the cutest Pokemon out there? Like, is it Caterpie? Is it Eevee? Is it Sylveon? Is it Charmander? Bulbasaur? Is it... Or maybe is it something strange like Tentacool? Oh, hello. Lovely day, isn't it? No, you're not. I'm gonna beat you, and then I'm gonna get to Pewter City and figure out how I'm gonna defeat Brock. Like, I still don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm just trying to figure out, like, what would be a good team to go against Brock with. Like, what is strong against rock types that I have? I don't think anything is strong against Brock at this point. You know? Like, I'm just trying to think, like, what can I use against Brock? I'm gonna switch out for Bird Jesus. I think Burgess might actually need a potion after this. Oh my god. So, one of the things I definitely gotta say, I wish they'd had for this game, or at least all Pokemon games, is a bit of a fast forward button. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, the real Pokemon battles are a lot more exciting than this. Because this is kinda... I don't know about you, but this just makes me wanna like me to see them action and move and stuff like they do in real life. Like, it's absolutely kind of crazy. I'm hoping... Oh, that was Caterpie. I'm hoping I have found the way out of this place and I'll be able to, essentially be able to, find Pure City. I'm not gonna lie, I really gotta take a quick, break after this. Mostly because I definitely need some more water. My mouth is getting kind of parched. Though granted, I'm also pretty positive I am, well, my allergies are probably starting to kick up, so I might be coming down with something in a bit. And by in a bit, I mean like relatively soon. I hope not. I'm gonna laugh if Burgess becomes the first Pokemon to evolve. Oh wait, he has to, because Pikachu doesn't evolve without a Thunderstone. Oh, Metapod. Oh, I know what I'm gonna use. I can't believe I forgot about that. There's Yellow. I did not mean to send out Yellow, but you know what? He's out now, so... Alrighty, let's go Pikachu. Oh wow, Pikachu's already level 8. I honestly thought he was a lot lower, but now I also remember that I did forget to switch him out for Caitlyn. There we go. So I gotta say, one of my favorite things that I've done so far was when I came to Lilac University. I kind of enrolled a bit late normally. Normally you're supposed to start in like, well, before you do anything Pokemon related, but I actually had my little Super Mimus already, and they were very kind enough to let them live at dorms with me. Again, this video is not sponsored by Lilac University. But they've actually had some gym experience already. We've done a few gyms in Kanto when I was on vacation there a while ago. Specifically, we went to Saffron City, and let me tell you, the gym leader there, yeah, she is tough. She is absolutely, like, probably really strong. One of the strongest gym leaders out there. Though, I will say it probably didn't help the fact that I went in with only 2 Pokemon that are both normal Dark and normal Ghost. It certainly was okay. Though we did manage to pull out. Great, that was also their first battle. So I do feel bad for having that be their test experience to their first experience to what a gym battle is. It definitely was a bit interesting. Alrighty, so one of my things I think I'm gonna do is when we get to Brock, I have Pidgey. I wonder if I could be wrong, but I want to say I think he is gonna be. Essentially, I think Pidgey's Gust attack might be decently strong against it. And I'm hoping, specifically, he will be able to, you know, essentially sweep through. I have no clue if Wind is strong against Rock type Pokemon or whatever, but I'm hoping that I'm right about this, because other than that, I have nothing that can stand a chance against Brock. I am more or less kind of going in blind at this point, because my team is so different from what I'm used to. Normally I have a fire type who is overly overleveled at this point, or I have a water type Pokemon, and eventually I will get Bulbasaur. Probably when I eventually play through Pokemon Green at some point, or some variation of Pokemon Green. Which probably will happen at some point in the future, because I do own a translated copy of it. But yeah, I got that years ago, specifically, which is cool and all, but I don't 100% know what I'll do with it, when it comes to this project here. Like, you know, maybe I might do that as, like, a little special thing here and there, at some random point in the future. That would be fun. Imagine how cool it would be playing the elusive Pokemon Green. I think it'd be fun. green like Caterpie over there. Aw, he's so cute. Okay, Caitlin. You gotta show me you can beat him up. So, I do gotta say, I definitely do think Caitlyn might also be a good choice to use. Now she has Scratch. Though again, I've only been fighting bug types. I still have absolutely no clue who or what we will be, actually, the MVP in the Brock fight. Because, well, I don't really have that good of a team. At least when it comes to rock types. I'm picturing this like Pikachu is Charmander right now. I'm trying to remember who I used against Brock in my Pokemon Red playthrough. Because, again, I'm glad I'm not doing a Nuzlocke, but it's still, time and money, essentially. If I go in and Brock just wipes the floor with me. I don't want to, like, go in and just get immediately crushed. Because that would suck. That would not be a fun time. In the words of one of my favorite quotes, that's when I should have French fried when I should have pizzaed. I just ruined that whole joke. That's when I French fried when I should have pizzaed, what I meant to say. That reminds me of this one pickup line I heard. Did it hurt when you fell from Tennessee? Or, you gotta also love this other classic. Do you like bacon? Want a strip? Honestly, I think that one's my favorite pickup line. Remember, gents, if any of you consensually want to pick up a girl and you consensually give them a really bad pickup line, go with the bacon line. Unless they're vegan, then go with the vegan bacon line. Hey girl, do you like vegan bacon? You want a strip for me, vegan? That one was worse because we had to add the word vegan in there multiple times, and I kind of think ruined the flow of it, but workshop it, make it work for whatever situation you're in. For all intents and purposes, that is a joke. Please don't actively go and harass random women with your terrible pickup lines. Because that is not okay. That is a bad. I think, again, I could be wrong, but I have a weird inkling that Wind might be a good tactic to use against Brock's rock type gym. I have no idea where such confidence is coming from, or like if I'm even just in denial right now of trying to like figure out a way of defeating a rock type guy. But I have a weird theory that it might be. So I will hopefully find out there. I am more concerned if anything, I am wrong, and I will just send Bird Jesus to his death. Because there's one thing I hate doing, it's sending out Pokemon when I could have, and they would be fine. Oh boy, I defeated the bug catcher. Honestly, I love his little net and hat. He looks like such a little professional. Yeah, we have some other kind of professionals in the Indokina region. I think the most common one we have around here is specifically bird catchers and bird keepers. We got a very strange variety of birds in this region. It's actually kind of interesting. There's just a lot of birds. Specifically, we have this one Pokemon, and whenever they fly over, it's like you're in the middle of a storm because they block out the sun. It's absolutely crazy. It's some of the most strangest Pokemon from around here. Oh no, Bird Jesus. Did Bird Jesus miss? I did not see. Oh my god, I did not see that. No! Oh, Bird Jesus is gonna faint. No, no, Bird Jesus, why? No, Bird Jesus. Oh, you jerk. How dare you do this to our Lord and Savior Bird Jesus? I just didn't realize how... Oh, she only has... She's halfway, okay. I thought she was a little lower. I was like, oh no, I just sent Caitlin to her death too. I'm wondering, how close are any of these Pokemon to evolving? Specifically, you know? Like, maybe if I get an evolved Pokemon out here, maybe that might help me to just due to the fact that their power stats, I believe, will go up. I don't 100% remember, because I know in Gen 1 they don't have physical or special splits yet, so... I think it's just their base power stat. I could be wrong, though. Finally, we've arrived in Pewter City. I think one of my favorite things here is that, little museum up here. If you guys ever get a chance to go, I highly recommend it. It's very fun and educational. Very fun educational experience. What are you? Hey, it's a Jigglypuff. I'm sorry, guys. I think I fell asleep. Why am I covered in marker? Pikachu, what are you doing? Pikachu fell asleep. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. He's so cute and chunky. Oh, poor guy. Oh, yay. Yeah, he's walking around. Yeah, he fell asleep. Poor little guy. Oh, yes, I would like to, heal my Pokemon, Nurse Joy. Yes, please. Okay, so, I think this is gonna be a decent place to take a quick little break, purely so that way I can grab some water, you know, just... let you guys kind of chill a bit, you know, a bit of a mid-stream break. Hopefully, my idea is to be back within 5 to 10 minutes. And so I will see you all then. Then in a few minutes. But yeah, yes, Nursejoy, we do hope to see you again. Thank you. everyone. I hope you all enjoyed my little Who's That Pokemon segment. It was a cute little thing I decided to add in, and a bit of a last minute thing before I start the stream today. So, I think it's about darn time I get to Brock and we challenge him. And hopefully, well, we might be able to beat him. I have no clue if such a thing is even possible with the team we have. I have faith that they will beat him. But again, I'm a bit concerned just currently about the team setup we have. Let's see, I got Caitlyn, I got Bird Jesus, Wormy, and I don't think Pikachu is gonna do very much help against the Rock. I'm gonna switch Bird Jesus to the front just to see if I can test out my theory. I'm hoping it might be right. Also, before I forget, I should probably save here just to play it safe. Yes, I would like to save. Alrighty, so I'm hoping I remember the way to Brock's gym. Oh, yes. Other way. There we go. Yeah, I visited Pure City a while ago, and I have to say they definitely well, obviously it's changed a bit in like the past, what is it, 30-ish years? But yeah, no, they definitely captured pretty much the whole essentially area of Pure City. Obviously there are more buildings and stuff. Like, this is just like essentially Pure City's greatest hits. But yeah, it's a pretty big area. Okay. This is gonna be the test to see if I can actually beat Brock, because this guy here uses rock types. I'm gonna just in case. I don't wanna well, let's just say I don't really wanna lose too much progress here. Yes, hello. Well, you might be asking why I'm not going around. It's because I mostly want the XP. Like, why would I... Oh, that and the money. The money is also super important. You may not realize this, but as a broke university student, I kind of need that money. Hashtag hashtag panhandle and subscribe. Oh no, it's the mole thing. Okay, moment of truth. Again, I have no clue how good this is gonna work. If it's super effective, this is gonna be my Hail Mary. Moment of truth. It's not super effective, but boy, did that do a lot of damage. Okay. Okay, I think Bird Jesus might actually pull me through this gym. He truly is our burden savior. Oh man, okay. Bird Jesus, the real MVP. Only downside is I'm gonna have to heal him soon. I'm hoping if I switch him out now and I get another Pokemon in, I can heal him up, and hopefully my other Pokemon won't it won't be immediately KO'd. What's it gonna be? It's about to use a Sandshrew. Okay. Sandshrew. Okay. I think I know what I need to do. Yes, I will switch out for yellow. Mostly because he's just higher leveled and I feel like he can take a beating from a Sandshrew. Oh, I love Sandshrew. Look how cute it is. So that way I can heal him up. Sorry, I'm just thinking about my strategy out loud because I know if I start talking again, I'll forget the strategy and somehow. Because I don't know, really want to say it, but I got a bit of a very distractive personality. Ooh, butterfly. It's not that distractive, but you know, I tend to like to get absorbed in whatever I'm talking about or whatever. Hashtag auto narcissist. Hashtag narcissist problems. Okay. Bird Jesus, let's go. You're the real MVP. I think I'll say, he evolves into Pidgeot and then Pidgeotto. One of my favorite things about this two is I have seen so many people confuse the two. And frankly, I think that's because of the names. It goes Pidgey, Pidgeot, Pidgeotto. Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot. I'll let you figure out the order, because I honestly am one of those people. I love Pokemon. I love bird Pokemon and stuff. They are some of my favorites. But Pidgey, Pidgeotto, and Pidgeot, they all sound way too similar, and I hate screwing it up all the time. Really, this is a problem that only affects me, and I'm just trying to say it's an everyone problem. Because I like to blame other people for my bad behavior. I am definitely gonna need to heal Bird Jesus again. Please do not crit him. You critted him, but he lived. Oh my gods, we got so lucky there. That was honestly very scary. I did not like that, Sandshrew. I did not like that. See, he just keeps using Scratch over and over again because he's found that it works, and that's still the only thing the AI in this game will do. It will know what will work, it'll know who will do the most damage, and just keeps wailing on it. And wailing on it. Oh, critical. Thank God. Sorry, I thought I felt a disturbance in the force. Yes, light years. I will get to light years in no time. Okay. Pure so I'm not wasting all my potions, my limited supply of potions. I'm running back to the Pokemon Center. Remember, folks, don't waste all your potions. Make very long and costly, time-consuming trips back to the Pokemon Center. Also, where's the Pokemon art? Oh, good, there it is. I should probably actually buy more potions while I'm here. Because, gods know I'm gonna forget at some point. Oof. What can I sell? Nothing. I can't sell anything. Yeah, I'm going to try to buy some more potions. You know what? How about I wait till after I finish beating up Brock? before I decide to buy anything. That might be smarter. That might be the smart thing to do. There's the Pokemon Center. Nurse Joy, help! I need you to heal my Pokemon after Brock's lackey brutally beat me up. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Yes, please, I'd like you to heal my Pokemon. Honestly, I kind of wish Pikachu sat on top of the healing machine, like he's done in the anime a few times, because that would be hilarious. Like just think about how great that would be, seeing this cute little chunky rodent on there. Alrighty, perfect. Pikachu, how we doing? Oh, yeah, he's happy. Alright, back to the gym to face off against Brock. Mr. Broccoli. I gotta say, I definitely think Brock is probably one of my favorite characters in the anime, especially because he's voiced by Eric Stewart, who I think voices about half the characters in Pokemon. He voices Brock, he voices James, he voices a few Pokemon stuff and a few other people. I think he voiced the Pokedex for a bit. Oh, but then he's also in another anime that I've been watching recently called Slayers, and I started a little game where, if you could guess this, so there are so many VAs from Slayers that are in Pokemon and vice versa. Like Jessie's voice actress that plays a character. The main character from Slayers, her voice actor in the movies, is in Pokemon. It's absolutely kind of crazy, just the overlap between those two animes. It's also one of my favorite games I've started playing, and just like kind of like, alright, time to guess that voice actor and who it is in Pokemon. Okay, Brock is definitely gonna be a bit of a challenge because I saw some ground type, but I don't think I saw any rock type. That's what scares me, so I'm hoping my theory is still correct, that the wind might be good against him, because I think he has a Geodude and an Onix. I don't know about any of his other Pokemon though. That is one intimidating pose. I do not like that. And he is one of my favorite characters from the anime. Mainly the companion characters. I definitely like him. I don't know about any of the female companions. Maybe I want to say Dawn, but that's just nostalgia talking. Like, I like Misty. Actually, I have a fun story about Misty. I remember when I was really young, I thought Misty and May that did not do anything. I thought Misty and May were the same person. So, and it's because their names both start with M, they were both girls, and because they kind of had a red associated with them. Misty had the red hair, and May had like the red top. So I was like, oh, they're the same person. I don't know if you can tell, I suck at identifying humans. And evidently Pokemon too. This is gonna take forever. gonna try Caitlyn. If I'm lucky, maybe Scratch might come in handy. I don't think it will because it's, you know, you're scratching a rock, but if I'm lucky, maybe it might work. I gotta say, I'm scared. I'm definitely scared for my Pokemon here. It did just about as much as Gust. I don't like that. I think this is gonna go poorly for me and my Pokemon. Okay, that did nothing. That literally did nothing. I don't like that. I know one thing, Little Yellow won't be able to, you know, actually do anything against him. Oh, God, this was bad. This was bad. I'm gonna switch out Bird Jesus again. Oh no. I don't think I'm gonna be able to beat him. I really don't think he'll win. We're probably gonna... Oh, there was a critical hit. That was cool. It's not gonna do much because he might actually defeat Bird Jesus this time. No, I also just don't see me winning at all here. Like, oh my God. We might have to do a training montage after this. I'm just not gonna heal my Pokemon because I just don't see like the reason for doing such a thing. Wormy, can you help? This is gonna be a very slow and painful death. Oh. Harden, yes. Harden will save the day. It wouldn't surprise me that's a one-hit KO. No, it did half. It did half his health. Oh. I do not have any like Pokemon like really to like defeat Brock. At least right now, maybe if I oh, sorry. Excuse me. Maybe if I level up my Pokemon a bit, like maybe that might work. But I'm still concerned about it. You know, like what if they like are super effective against all my Pokemon? Yeah, no, I'm gonna wipe out here. I can see it now. This is not gonna be fun. This is not gonna be fun at all. It's not very effective. I know, it's not very effective. Stop reminding me. Just become super effective already. Actually, speaking of things just kind of randomly working and not working, I don't know if I'm going crazy or if it's just a sign of how old these games are, but when I was playing through Red and Blue, I noticed sometimes it says that the Pokemon, like if you try to use Sleep or Stun Powder or Poison Powder, it's like this does not affect this Pokemon, so it's like it doesn't affect it. So Okay. So you mean to tell me this thing's immune from being put to sleep or whatever? It's gonna do nothing. Like this, it does not affect the enemy. And then I'll come back in later, like I reload the game to fight this really strong Pokemon, I put it to sleep. And then it works. And it's like, oh, okay, cool, you use sleep powder, good for you. And it's like, but you told me it doesn't affect him. So like, is that just a sign of the game, or is it like working sometimes and not the other? Is that just like the default phrase or whatever? Like, oh, it's super effective or whatever? Because, I don't know, that's confusing me, because again, obviously it's different in like the modern games and stuff, but like that is so confusing. Like going from like, I actually started this whole thing as well immediately after I beat Pokemon Violet, so going from, at the time, the newest mainline games to the oldest games in the franchise has been kind of a humbling experience. I had struggled quite a bit. It wasn't Brock's gym. It was, I want to say Koga's gym. No, Pikachu fan. That is horrifying. I do not like that. That was sad. Oh no, that was horrible. I do not like Pikachu's little faint cry. That was awful. Okay, I think the best thing to do is to start training. I don't think Wormy's gonna be able to help us, no matter what evolution he is. So I'm gonna try to get Bird Jesus and Caitlin up a few levels. Hello? Aw, he's mad at me again. I'm sorry, Pikachu. I really am, my guy. So yeah, I only thing I can think of is maybe getting Bird Jesus and Caitlin up a few levels. So yeah, we gotta grind. It's gonna be quite a while, because I have no clue how long it's gonna be for them to evolve. Slash, you know, get anything that would help us. Or how long it's gonna take these Pokemon to spawn. Oh, it's a Nidoran. I didn't know wild Nidoran appeared in this area. That is cool. I honestly did not know that. But we gotta do some sister on sister violence up in this hood. I will never say that again. I am so sorry. If one thing, I am hoping that like there'll be like a fighting type move that they'll learn or something. At least Nidoran and Burgie's the only thing I can hope is that he evolves soon. I don't remember what level they get everything or what level they evolve at. I just know Nidoran is somewhere within the 20s, and Burgie's evolves in like the late teens and then early 30s, I think. I know wrong music, but it's good. It's good just wandering the grass patches for, you know. Oh my God! It's a little Bobby. Hello, Nidoran male. Oh. I got a good name for it. Okay, we can't hurt him. I gotta catch him. He's gonna be part of the team. Okay, I'm hoping I can, I'm hoping I can, hit him one more time, and it won't hurt, it won't kill him. Caitlin, I swear to God, if you hurt your new brother, I'm gonna be very mad. Yes. Okay, okay. I'm excited to catch him. I'm excited to catch him. Pokeball's right there. Okay. Let's go, Pokeball. I need to catch your brother. Oh, I love the Nidoran line. They're so cute. They're like little rabbits. Yay. Okay, I think I got a perfect name for him. I was gonna go with like another male version of Caitlyn, like Kyle, but I don't like that name, so I got a better name for him. Because he's in purple, I would name him after an old ancient region. I want to make sure I'm spelling it right. I named him after everyone's favorite chocolate loving boy, Augustus Gloop. Good old Augustus Gloop. Oompa loompa, oompa dee boom. We got a tasty chocolate for you. If you eat too much, you will die very soon. I forgot most of this song tune. Oh, I love the Oompa Loompas. They're crazy little men. I think they tried to form a team at some point, but I don't think that went over very well. You know what? Let's stop talking about sad stuff and let's talk about how cute these Nidoran are. I love Nidoran. It's kind of crazy how there's still one Pokemon, yet their sexual dimorphism causes them to essentially practically be two different species. Especially when they evolve. Like, that is crazy. I don't think any other Pokemon has such a unique, I guess, gender difference. And that's what makes me love them even more. Though, I would love it. I would love it if, oh, imagine how cool it would be if, like, one day we just, I don't know, like there's a freaking ice Vulpix, you know, out in Alola. So, like, imagine how strange it would be if we found, like, gender-bent Nidoran and Nidokings for, like, Nidoqueen had the appearance of Nidoran, Nidoking, and vice versa. So they were essentially the transgendered Nidoran and Nidoqueen, or Nidoking and Nidoran, and Nidoqueen and Nidoking. I think that'd be cool. Because remember, gender is made up, and everyone knows the cool people are the ones who dress the most fabulously and just say, you know, what is gender? A miserable little pile of secrets. I was gonna say something else, but that would not be PG. Oh my god, it's a little rat! I love the Rattata. Oh, look at how cute he is. I want to pinch his little cheeks. Okay, I actually do want to catch it, so Caitlyn, you better not one-hit KO it. Otherwise, I'll be very mad. Okay, tackle. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very concerned that I might just want to KO it. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be able to hit him again, so let's go with the Pokeball this time. Okay, I think I have a perfect name for him. Yes, I do want to give him a nickname. It's a perfect name for a little rat like him, you know? Something very cute, something very very pleasant. Something that I love rats. And everyone who loves rats should know the number one thing that rats do, you know? You know, cause like when you love rats so much, like you gotta remember all the stuff they've done, you know? Oh, look how cute he is. Plus he's got a cool nickname now. This looks so weird, just a boy and this Pikachu running through the grass like a bunch of madmen. Yeah, I actually remember this one time at McDougan's when I used to work there. You meet some interesting characters working at McDougan's. Let me just tell you that. That we had this. I think this woman may have had some sort of underlying medical issues, or worse, she may have escaped the mental hospital from down the road. Yes, the McDougan's was down the road from a mental hospital. Not gonna lie, the city planning, I think really dropped the ball on that one. But she comes into the McDougan's and she's like, yeah, I'd like the McPidgey with no cartilage. It doesn't come with cartilage. I don't even think it's real Pidgey. I'm pretty sure it's like imitation meat that they get at like a lab or something. But like she comes in for the drive-thru and then she just drives right past it. Like doesn't even come to the cash register or anything. She just goes immediately into a parking space. She sits in her car for about a half an hour and then she comes into the lobby shouting about how we're all going to the distortion world because we forgot Arceus's wedding. And we're all like, what are you talking about? Honestly, I don't know whatever happened to her. I hope she's doing okay. But I need to tell her that was the funniest thing to ever happen at McDougan's. I need to give her like a tip or something for how great that was. We're all going to the distortion world because we forgot Arceus's wedding. Oh, that was absolutely funny. Oh, I can't. Oh. Oh, excuse me. You know, maybe we're all crazy and that lady had all figured out. like clearly she was the only one who knew about Arceus's wedding, so I don't know who Arceus would marry. Weirdly, I'd like to think it's Palkia, but I also think that's a little weird because I'm pretty sure he did create Palkia, so we got a bit of a horrifying story there. Just imagine how weird that would be. You know what? Fanfiction writers, get on it. I want to hear your Arceus X Palkia fanfiction. I promise I will read maybe 2 of them. If you're lucky. Because if I read 1, I feel like I've read them all. Unless you get, like, really dark or really absurd. Like, maybe they're all in a polyamorous... What's a throuple plus one? A tetral? A quaddle? I'm gonna go with quaddle because it sounds like Quetzalcoatlus, which is one of my favorite ancient Pokemon. But... I don't know. I like him, you know, Dialga, Palkia, throwing Giratina in there is like the bad boy owner of the band. Actually, that'd be cool. Like, just imagine how strange that would be if they were all in a band. Okay, so that took about 3 battles to get him to level up. Oh boy, another battle. I love battling. I need to figure out, like, how to, I need to get him to, like, level up to a point where he can, like, learn stronger moves, or to the point where, he'll essentially evolve. Maybe if we're really lucky, you know? Caitlyn or Pidgey might be able to just one-hit KO everything because we're so absolutely overpowered. How great would that be? Here, let's hope Caitlyn might actually be able to help out sooner. Okay, that was weird. I thought I heard yelling. Well, like not like it was like in the dorm next to me or beneath me or whatever, but... Oh, I am next to a window, so maybe there's people outside. That was strange. I don't know, it sounded like it was coming like right next to me, like a foot or two away. I did not like that. That was weird. Oh, look, another battle. Let's go. I don't know if you can tell, like the running around and like this grinding up is actually starting to like hurt my brain. Yeah, it's all the monotony and stuff, which sucks because I had to do so much monotonous stuff just to get this just to get the live stream set up. Mostly just due to the fact that, you know, I had to import everything, get everything lined up correctly, go from directory upon directory upon directory. Oh, it was absolutely crazy. And then I had to fill out bureaucratic form after bureaucratic form after bureaucratic form. Honestly, I'm half tempted to say I'm done looking at a screen for a while. Like, you know what? I think tomorrow I'm gonna go outside and touch grass. like, I need to look at something with, like, I don't want to say color, but, like, you know what I mean, like, that isn't on a computer screen. Okay, I keep missing everything, so I'm gonna send out Bird Jesus. Yeah, go Bird Jesus. You are the real MVP. awesome. Well, I'm kind of curious. Will he just one-shot him at this point? Let's find out. Yeah, there we go. Also might be, I also might be getting a bit sleep deprived right now. As typically I've been kind of passing in and out relatively around 2 or 3, but I think all the sitting around and just staring at a screen has kind of tired me out for a good majority of the day. Relatively speaking, I guess. Though I will try to push through and beat Brock for you guys. I don't think we're gonna be able to make it to Cerulean City tonight. Mostly because I gotta do a lot of grinding, apparently, to be able to beat this man. Like this is absolutely crazy. Maybe they made Brock harder. And by that, I mean they purposely took out several helpful Pokemon. Just so that way you could suffer like Ash did. Like that would be ingenious. It'd be a dick move, but it would be genius. Like, just imagine that. Like, oh yeah, Ash failed on beating Brock the first time. How about we just take away all the good Pokemon? Okay, so hear me out. Just we have about an hour left of this stream, so if I'm lucky, I mean really lucky, I feel like the grinding's gonna take quite a while, we will be able to beat Brock today. I'm hoping so, because it would really suck if we don't. I would love to get that first badge today. But if worst things come to worst, I might surprise you all with another little live stream tomorrow, purely just until we beat Brock. But that's only this one exception, because the rest of the time I will be sticking to a regularly consistent schedule between 10 and 2 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday nights, and every Wednesday at 10 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Or maybe it was 2:30. I'm pretty positive. I know it starts at... I'm pretty sure it was 2:30 now that I think about it. But hopefully after Brock, this is the last gym I struggle with, because Misty's a water type gym. Lieutenant Surge is a electric type gym. By then I should have Pokemon, because I'll be going through Mount Moon, so I should be able to catch some ground type Pokemon. And then we have Erica, which I should have grass and fire type Pokemon. I didn't mean to say grass, but to say bug type. That, you know some good moves there. I was about to say, I swear to Arceus, if she missed again, I'd be very upset. This is gonna take forever. I'm so tempted to, just grind on my own and like skip it for you guys so you don't have to suffer with me, but I feel like a lot of you are a bit sadist, for one, and secondly, I did promise that I wouldn't end the stream early tonight, so I am gonna keep that promise to you guys, mostly because I would hate to I would hate to do that to you guys, especially after the last several sessions, several live streams that were supposed to go up. Wednesday we had to essentially miss altogether. It would have been nice if that was a one-hit KO. Just be like, Radita, how dare you, Yonk. I gotta say, the one thing I really do hate about like old school Pokemon stuff is it did kind of require you just to sit down and grind for a while. That is something I definitely do not miss. And another thing I especially do not miss about old school Pokemon was the fact that it definitely had some, I guess, battling mechanics that I don't think were thought out very well. I mean, I mentioned that whole issue I had with the, what essentially moves like sleep powder and putting your enemies to sleep. I would definitely say that's one thing. And then, you know, there was other things like, well, I'm trying to remember what it was. You know, the rage, issue where it just goes on forever, and then, you know, you can't, do anything except use rage. And then the other Pokemon don't have, PP that runs out, so they can just use infinite moves of, you know, like, how's that fair, Nintendo? Like, what did we do to deserve such punishments? And again, I know that's because the games were, the development team was super understaffed. This was a very ambitious project for them, and so the game definitely came out with a lot of bugs. I am gonna run up here really quick just to heal up my Pokemon. Pikachu, I need to get in there. So, I'm just figuring out some math here real quick. Maybe I should look up really quick on like what is a good strategy to beat Brock in this game, just to make sure I'm not wasting all of our time, because I would hate if I was wasting time doing this. How to beat Brock, Pokemon Yellow. Oh, you could have caught a Mankey at some point. Of course, it was where we caught Caitlin. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so apparently if I get Caitlin up to level 12, she should learn Double Kick, and that should hopefully sweep through Brock's gem. Okay, so I have a goal now. Let's get let's get Caitlin to level 12. Okay, I just gotta. I want to check. So I think she needs to get past level 11. Yeah. What do we got? She has 11 XP to level up to level 11. How convenient. Okay. So that might require 1 or 2 more fights. And hopefully my math is more closer to the 1 fight. Because that would be nice. That's 1 less battle we have to do. Okay. Here, Pokemon. I need you all to help me beat a man at the gym over there who bullied me and beat me up, and he made my Pikachu cry. Oh, look how cute it is. I love the Nidorans. They remind me of the little Veneries we have near my apartment. They're so adorable. I do leave out some food for them, but mostly some dandelions I picked and scattered around for the yard. You know, from other fields and stuff that I happen to go through. But they're so cute. They just made it, and they got little babies. Oh, they're so adorable. It's nice. You gotta love when wildlife comes in and you get to see all the cute little woodland critters. They're adorable. I actually remember a little while ago, I actually saw some Stantler in the area. And then you got the occasional skunk tank everywhere. Which, honestly, it's kind of strange for what's essentially a big city in this region to have so much Pokemon stuff come through the area. But it's nice, you know, just being able to, like, see them come into the urban jungle and... Oh, there's a lot of XP. Essentially just experience them all together. I love Pokemon. They're adorable. And if you couldn't tell, I'm definitely pro Pokemon's rights. And definitely, a huge Pokemon advocate. Am I one of those Team Plasma? Nut jobs who like to just, use their, Pokemon activism for essentially terrorism? No, I'm a reasonable woman. And some Pokemon do love to fight. Like, I mean, my Suko and Nimus, they want to help me out, so that's why they fight. They aren't, like, typically the biggest. I'm pretty sure if I didn't want to do that, I'm pretty sure they'd be very content to be the little couch potatoes they are. But, I know some other Pokemon, like, my friend's Pikachu, he loves fighting. Especially his little Eevee. I wonder what he's gonna evolve it into. Actually, cause I've heard him saying that he's afraid of heights and stuff, and so he's really hoping his Eevee doesn't evolve into a certain flying type that I'm pretty sure we're all aware of. God, I love evolutions. They're adorable. Eevee is definitely one of my favorite Pokemon. Actually, you know, I'm curious. I want to know what is everyone's favorite evolution. You know, like personally for me, mine's Sylveon because I love her little ribbons. They're so adorable. Plus, I had little bows on. Plus, when I was younger, we had one, and I'd add little bows to her and stuff. And she loved it. I also heard that like some Sylveons have a bit of a sadistic streak though, so. You know, they're probably not the best thing to have around most children, you know? I mean, it's not like we're giving a... I mean, it's not like we're letting kids play in your Hatterene or anything, but... Actually, that'd be... I think that would classify as child neglect. Or child endangerment of some kind. Because, as much as I love Hatterene and stuff, that thing can be pretty vicious in the wild. And like you should advise extreme caution with that. Again, I'm very much hoping that like we'll be able to get her to level up once, because apparently she'll learn Double Kick, and then we can easily beat Fruit Rock's team with a fighting type move on our hands. Which, that would be an Arceus Sun, you know? Like, I would love that, you know? Just being able to beat Brock, especially after what you did to poor Pikachu. That cry alone, when Pikachu faints, that is the #1 reason why you should not let your Pokemon faint in this game. Because that Pikachu cry is absolutely depressing and soul-crushing. I don't like it, is what I'm trying to say. actually kind of surprised how long it's taken me to level up. Again, I just came back from Pokemon Violet, and it felt like my Pokemon leveled up way too much in that game. Especially because I had a huge issue actually around a certain point in the game. So I think for like 3 gyms slash Team Star bases slash Titan Pokemon, essentially just it was a stretch of them that I did 3 in a row. I had to take my little Pokemon starter out because they were getting way too good at fighting and were overpowering everything. So I needed to take them out so that way my other Pokemon could have a chance at fighting. And it sucked because I don't think I've ever done that before. I don't think I've ever once taken my starter Pokemon out of my team. And that lasted for a good week. IRL time. Like, that was insane to me. And it's because the bigger Pokemon level up too quickly. Like, I never thought I'd say that, but like, all of your Pokemon are like just constantly leveling up in that game. It's insane. Especially when they don't do anything. Like, why is my Pokemon who's just sitting on the sidelines, you know, getting XP? A critical hit. I honestly just assumed she would do it naturally like that. I have to see how much more do I have to do before she levels up. Stats. Because once we get Caitlyn up there, my plan is to essentially just let her go buck wild here. 58, so that might be a 1 or 2 more fights. If I'm lucky? Here's hoping I'm lucky, because I would love to, you know, get moving on with Brock's gym. Like, that's the real sucky thing. It's like, I really want to beat Brock, but I can't, because I'm stuck grinding so much. It's the one thing I definitely hate about old school RPGs. I am not a very patient person. Grinding makes me go stir crazy. Okay, hopefully one more might do it. Cause that would be nice if I only had to fight one more thing. One more little Pokemon. I don't know if you guys can tell, I am honestly fighting off the urge to pass out right now. Mostly the grinding kind of like I'm making progress, so like I wasn't tired before the sudden halt and like grinding procedure of the meat grinder these Pokemon are going into. That definitely is putting me to sleep because of how tedious it is. And it's just reminding me of all the paperwork I had to fill out today and all the minor little tweaks and stuff I had to do yesterday. But you can tell I'm not a good person when it comes to like doing monotonous, tedious work, because that just makes me go stir crazy. There she got, yes! Oh, finally she leveled up. Now we can take on Brock. I'm gonna hope that if I do this, if I do what I want to do, I'm gonna put Rata or Wormy up front. I just want to see who has the lowest, August 4. You know, Plague has the lowest level, so I'm gonna put him up first. Purely just that way he can get some XP, and I'll switch him out for Caitlyn. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh no, I got a random battle. Oh no. Okay, what do we got? Oh, it's a Pidgey. I'm gonna have to send out Yellow. Because I just want to go fight Brock at this point. And then we are gonna probably cut the stream there. I know I said I wanted to go to 2 o'clock, but I also don't really want to be stuck in Mount Moon at the end of the stream because I hate Mount Moon. I notoriously hate it very much. And it would honestly be really bad to just be stuck in Mount Moon. Get lost and then have to do so much more hours of work. Alright, Pikachu, let's go. Gotta show the Pidgey that you are the #1 Pikachu. You are the Pikachu of all time. Honestly, I feel like if it wasn't super effective, it still would have one-hit KO'd Pidgey there. What was that, like a 6 level difference? Alright, there. We're free, Pikachu. We can run to Brock's gym at a brisk pace, and this time we will not feel the sting of defeat. We will be victorious. We will be winners. We are probably gonna pass out soon because there's a Jigglypuff right there. Yes, Nurse Joy, I would like you to heal all of the Pokemons. All of them who fought valiantly, which is just Pikachu and good old Caitlyn. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sheeple. 2. Imagine how funny it would be if there was just like a Pokemon that was like that. You just gotta count the sheeps in your head. The sheeple in your head. I mean, yeah, there's Mareep, but like, picture it if it was a sheeple. That would be funny. Okay. I want to just make sure the Pokemon are all set. Yes, perfect. Quick, to the Brock of Gym. That's not how that song goes. Oh, I don't know why I started playing Termina music. There we go, we're at Brock Gym. We're gonna run all the way up to the big guy. Hey, Brock, I'm here for my rematch. Definitely no water sprinklers are gonna go off there. No aiming for the horn this time. I'm pretty positive all he has is Geodude and an Onyx. Okay, so I saved. My guys are ready. Let's go, Brock. I'm ready for my rematch. This time, I believe I will beat you. According to the internet, it said I just need to get a double pick. As we all know, the internet cannot lie. It's incapable of lying. It gaslit me into saying this, by the way. Okay. You watch, he's gonna open up with a crit. Because I'm gonna switch out my Pokemon. honestly love the redo sprite work for him. Because in Gen 1, or in Gen 1, in Pokemon Red and Blue, he kind of just looked like a smaller version of Bruno. With the spiky hair and the spiky dark hair and the shirtlessness of it all. So I'm glad Brock put on a shirt. You know, that's nice. Good old Brock has finally learned what a shirt is. Actually, I'm just picturing how funny it would be for like a character who got more powerful every time he ripped off his shirt. Like, he could be like some sort of superhero of some kind, like half man, half Mighty Anna, or half man, half Lycanroc. Imagine how silly that would be. Oh yeah, it's super effective, and it can hit twice. I love this move. Oh, finally! We have something that can stand against Brock and his evil rocks. A batty girly with very strong feet kicks. I'm just picturing every time before Caitlyn, goes to swing at Geodude, she's like, "That's my purse! I don't know you!" That has to be the greatest quote of all time. It is one of the quotes of the all time. Alright, oh, finally, some justice and retribution. Yay, oh wow, Plague actually leveled up twice. Went from level 3 to level 5, good for him. Okay, let me guess, is it gonna be an Onyx? I knew it. I knew it. Yes, I would like to change my Pokemon. I'm gonna choose out for Augustus. Oh, I forgot how cool his sprite looked in this game. That is cool. And intimidating. Okay, I'm gonna switch out Augustus back for Caitlyn purely because he cannot fight that thing. He is going to get eaten alive. Just like the real Augustus Gloop was eaten up by that tube. Poor Augustus Gloop. They said he wouldn't be harmed. Well, then he didn't listen to the regulations and decided to get harmed. Huh? What does that move do again? I honestly don't remember what that move does. I was really hoping for like a one-hit KO, like that would be nice. Unfortunately, he's too powerful for that. It'd be cool if we got a critical though. How would you like that? Would you like it? Okay, unleashed. Oh, it's that move. I don't like this one. I don't like that one. Onyx, I don't like that one. Please don't do that again. That was pretty mean of you. In fact, I dare say that is a scary move for you to have. That is the scary move for you to have. Okay, he's using Bite again. He's storing it. The attack missed. Oh yay. That's even better than that. Okay. If I'm lucky, I might be able to hit him one more time before he goes. Or he just won't do enough damage. He used Bide. The Onyx's attack missed. Oh, thank the gods. Go, Caitlyn. Show him who's boss. Yes. Victory is mine. We have been avenged. We are getting the Boulder badge, everyone. And Augustus leveled up, yay. Good old Augustus Gloop. Oh, finally. Honestly, it's about time I beat Brock. Oh, finally. Oh, thank you, Arceus. Like, I honestly, after losing to this kid, I was like, okay, you know what, now it's personal. Like, it was already personal beforehand, but now it was really personal. Like, he thought he could just beat up my Pokemon, I would come back in and challenge him again and again and again until I learned my lesson. No, instead I just looked it up online because I didn't know if I was wasting my time or not. Alrighty, Brock. Wait, take this with you. Okay, he's gonna give me the TM. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's Bide. Because he seems to really like that one. Cool, what is it? I would like to know what it is, Brock. You gonna tell me what it is? Okay, cool. Oh, it is Bide, okay. I don't think I have any Pokemon I can learn it right now, but I'll make sure I do keep this in mind. Okay. Hi, Pikachu. How you doing, buddy? Oh, he's happy again, yay. Okay, everyone, I think that's gonna be it for this episode. For this stream. I'm honestly about to pass out. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in and stopping by. If you like this one, please, you know, like it, hype it. I don't know if you do it on live streams, but if you're excited, stay tuned for more videos on this channel. Again, I'm going to be doing that whole brief history of Pokemon and stuff, which is going to be my retrospective analysis review history series. It's going to be a lot of fun. Subscribe to that to be notified when it comes out, obviously. And then follow for more live streams. I plan to stream every Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. and every Saturday and Sunday night at 10 p.m. That includes this Saturday and Sunday as well, even though I've kind of streamed 2 nights this week already, purely to make up for Wednesday's thing. So, anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling, and I think it's about time I get to bed. Anyways, you all have a good night, and I'll see you guys later.